Hi guys, today we're taking a look at a 4K ultra short throw laser projector from AWOL. This is the LTV 3000 Pro, capable of giving a massive 150-inch display from just 20.2 inches away. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. So I'll be testing it out with some gaming on my Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 to see how well it performs, looking at the picture quality in different lighting environments, and we'll see how the projector performs in general usage, so watching movies and streaming services. So hopefully this video will give you an idea if it's worth getting or not, highlighting any positives and negatives I found regarding it. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. But before I begin, if you're new to the channel, hope you can support me by subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of my next release. So let's open this up and see what you get inside the packaging. You get an Amazon Fire TV stick, 4K Max, 2 3D glasses, and these are an optional extra. You get a user manual, a remote control, a composite cable, a power cable with a kettle connector, a short USB-A to micro USB cable, a cloth for cleaning the lens, an extended warranty card, and the projector, which is protected with a cover. Taking a closer look at the projector, it's quite large with a weight of 9.5 kilos. I've added the dimensions on the screen to give you an idea of its size. It has a cool design with a matte black finish on the top and bottom, with the sides being glossy, with the speakers just below the front. There's an LED which turns on when the projector is powered up. It has a power button on the top that's touch sensitive, but it doesn't give any sort of clicking sound when you press it. In the top right hand side, they've highlighted some of the technology supported by the projector, and you have trichroma laser written on the left corner and the AWOL branding in the middle. On either side, you have some vents with a USB port on the right hand side. At the back of the projector, you have your ports, which consists of an optical audio input, a micro USB service port, USB input, a LAN port, AV in, and 2 HDMI 2.0B ports, with one of them supporting eARC. Below that, you have a power input, and in the middle there's a compartment allowing you to neatly store away the streaming device, with another HDMI 2.0B port and a USB port within that compartment. Underneath, you've got 4 adjustable feet and holes for mounting. Setup of the projector was easy. Once you've connected it up and plugged in the Amazon Fire Stick, you're up and running pretty quickly. Startup is pretty quick at just under 27 seconds, and noise levels are minimal at around 27 decibels. The display technology used here is DMD, with the light source technology being tricolor pure laser, with an estimated life of 25,000 hours. So theoretically it could be used for 4 hours every day, and it could last up to 17 years. The operating system it uses is a custom Android 9 interface with 128 gigs of storage and 3 gigs of RAM. The interface is generally responsive when navigating around, providing some basic functionality to change settings on the projector, but there's no additional apps for streaming, hence why they've provided the Amazon Fire Stick. And for me personally, I think it's a great idea as it provides all the streaming apps you need with an interface that works really well. The projector supports Bluetooth 5.0 and Wi-Fi 6. I'm using the projector with my motorized ALR projector screen from VividStorm, and it's best to use the projector with a screen like this, as it allows you to use the projector even when you have ambient light in the room. And as you can see, I've got the projector directly in front of the screen, and this is possible as it's an ultra short throw projector. So in this instance, I'm getting a 100-inch projection at just 9.8 inches away. It has a throw ratio of 0.25 to 1 and is capable of projecting from 80 inches to 150 inches. I've provided a table on the screen to give you an idea of the distance and image sizes you would get. And just to note, you could ceiling mount the projector too, as it has VESA mounting points underneath. The projector has an 8-point keystone correction, allowing you to have it in various positions, so you have a lot of flexibility with this. Now, the picture quality from the AWOL LTV 3000 Pro is pretty impressive, providing a 4K 3840 by 2160 resolution and a 16:9 aspect ratio. The colors look vibrant, with it being capable of producing over 1 billion colors, covering an impressive 107% REC 2020 wide color gamut, with great contrast levels at 2500 to 1 using the enhanced black levels setting. The picture on the screen is detailed and sharp, and brightness levels are excellent, with the projector giving 3000 peak lumens with its RGB RGB triple laser lens where you don't get any rainbow effects, and it even supports Dolby Vision. On the big screen, the picture quality looks incredible, giving a really impressive viewing experience when watching movies or TV shows, with it providing vibrant visuals as it supports both HDR10+ and Dolby Vision. Now, I've done a side-by-side comparison of the picture quality in different lighting environments, so projecting onto the ALR screen, you can see the quality is awesome in a dark room on the ALR screen, then with some ambient lighting, and now in a bright room, the picture doesn't seem to fade and the quality is still very good with the picture not washing out. Now onto projecting onto a wall, and the projector works really well in a dark room with the picture still being sharp and clear with good quality. But in a bright room, the picture does look more washed out, so definitely worth investing in an ALR screen if you're thinking of getting this. Now let's test out some gaming, and I've connected the projector to my Xbox Series X via one of the HDMI 2.0B ports, and looking in general 4K TV details, you can see everything is ticked except 4K 120Hz, as this doesn't have any HDMI 2.1 ports, and looking in video mode, and you've got everything ticked here too, except VRR, which isn't supported. But this is an industry-wide limitation with DLP projectors, where the issue is related to the TI-DMD chipset, as these don't currently support 4K at 120Hz and VRR. The projector has an input lag of just 8 milliseconds with a 120Hz refresh rate when turbo mode is enabled, and to do this, just go into advanced settings, light, and turn it on. But make sure your input content is set to 120Hz refresh rate. The highest resolution supported at this refresh rate is 1080p, and as the projector doesn't support HDMI 2.1, you won't get 4K at 120Hz, but you can get 4K at 60Hz with a 15 millisecond response time, which is still pretty good for a projector. And for those of you wondering, it doesn't support 1440p. I've played a number of different games on my Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, and seriously, gaming on a huge screen is insane. It gives an awesome immersive gaming experience. It has motion estimation, motion compensation technology, or MEMC for short, and this ensures even in fast scenes the image is still clear and sharp, making it perfect for both gaming and watching movies or live sports events. The picture quality looks amazing with vibrant colors, great black levels, and smooth gameplay. There's no stuttering, and I'd say the input lag is more than sufficient for the majority of games out there. But obviously it can't compete with a gaming monitor that has a lightning fast 1 millisecond response time. But with this, it takes your gaming to another level on the big screen with an awesome picture quality. With it being an ultra short throw projector, this is great for sim racing, as you can have it in front of your sim cockpit. So playing Forza Motorsport looks amazing on the 100-inch screen, giving really smooth gameplay and no screen tearing or stuttering. Using the projector for general usage, so using it with the Amazon Fire Stick they provided for watching YouTube and streaming services like Netflix or Amazon Prime, it performed really well, giving incredible picture quality in 4K. And seriously, providing a Fire Stick just makes sense, as I see a lot of other projector manufacturers with either custom OS or Google TV, where something as basic as Netflix just doesn't work, which is crazy, I'd say. So with this, it's nice to see everything working straight out of the box. The LTV 3000 Pro also supports 3D, and watching 3D on the big screen in your home is seriously impressive. It provides a really immersive viewing experience, but worth noting the glasses have to be purchased separately. The projector features a 35-watt onboard sound system supporting Dolby Audio, DTS HD, and Dolby Atmos, giving quite an impressive audio experience, with it capable of going pretty loud, giving a good amount of depth, which puts a lot of other projectors and even TVs to shame. I wouldn't say it's better than having a dedicated soundbar and subwoofer, or even a complete surround sound system, but nevertheless it's pretty good. Have a listen to this. Onto the remote, which has a simplistic design and a good feel to it, with all the basic controls you need to change settings on the projector, but it's not backlit, which I wouldn't say is an issue, as you just use a remote to adjust the settings on the projector. So in summary, I'm really impressed with the AWOL LTV 3000 Pro ultra short throw projector. The picture quality is pretty impressive, giving great contrast levels and colors on the screen, even in a well lit room, but you'd want to invest in a decent ALR screen to get the optimal quality. The sound quality from the speakers was really impressive, with it being loud and giving some good depth, and gaming wise it performed pretty well, even though it only has HDMI 2.0B ports, which supports a maximum of 4K at 60Hz on both my Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. Gaming performance was really smooth with no stuttering or screen tearing, and I seriously enjoyed the big screen experience with my sim racing cockpit, giving a really impressive racing experience. Negatives wise, it's a shame it didn't support VRR, and it didn't have any HDMI 2.1 ports, which would have made the most of my Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 when gaming. But this is an industry-wide limitation with DLP projectors, where the issue is related to the TI DMD chipset, as these don't currently support 4K at 120Hz and VRR. But nevertheless, it's a pretty impressive projector. So there you have it, you've come to the end of another video, and I hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details are in description below, including purchasing links, and if you have any questions, then let me know in the comments below. For those of you who've got to the end of this video, please leave a comment with 3000 Pro, as it's awesome to see who's got to the end of my video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You can follow me on my socials, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to be notified of my next release. Thanks for viewing, and see you in the next one.